Hi, God bless you and thank you for being here. Welcome to Prophecy Bible Quiz. The story of Job is not just about pain, it's about unshakable faith in the midst of deep suffering. He lost everything but never lost God. May each question draw you closer to the Father and remind you that He never abandons those who love Him, even in the silence. If this message touches your heart, like the video, leave a comment, and most importantly, subscribe to the channel so we can continue sharing the truth and hope that comes from heaven. Question 1. How does the Bible describe Job at the beginning of the book? A. A disciple of Moses. B. A God-fearing king. C. A blameless and upright man who feared God. D. A faithful prophet of Israel. Think carefully. Correct answer, C. A blameless and upright man who feared God. Explanation: Job is introduced as a man of integrity, who feared God and turned away from evil. Verse, Job 1 verse 1. Question 2. How many sons and daughters did Job have? 5 sons and 2 daughters. B. 6 sons and 4 daughters. C. 7 sons and 3 daughters. D. 3 sons and 3 daughters. Think carefully. Correct answer, C. 7 sons and 3 daughters. Explanation: Job had a total of 10 children, 7 sons and 3 daughters. Verse, Job 1 verse 2. Question 3. What did Satan claim about Job before God? That Job wanted to be a priest. B. That Job was impure. C. That Job only served God for personal gain. D. That Job was a hypocrite. Think carefully. Correct answer, C. That Job only served God for personal gain. Explanation: Satan accused Job of being faithful only because of the blessings he received. Verse, Job 1 verses 9 to 11. Question 4. What did God allow Satan to take from Job first? A. His home. B. His possessions and children. C. His health. D. His faith. Think carefully. Correct answer, B. His possessions and children. Explanation: God allowed Satan to strike all that Job had, but not to touch his life. Verse, Job 1 verses 12 to 19. Question 5. How did Job respond after losing everything? A. He tore his robe and worshipped. B. He sat in silence for days. C. He cursed God. D. He questioned God's justice. Think carefully. Correct answer, A. He tore his robe and worshipped. Explanation: Job fell to the ground in worship and said, "The Lord gave and the Lord has taken away. Blessed be the name of the Lord." Verse, Job 1 verses 20 to 21. Question 6. What did Satan request from God the second time he appeared? A. To strike Job's health. B. To kill Job's friends. C. To destroy Job's house. D. To send famine upon the land. Think carefully. Correct answer, A. To strike Job's health. Explanation: Satan believed Job would turn against God if he lost his health. Verse: Job 2 verses 4 to 6. Question 7. What physical suffering did Satan bring upon Job? A. Blindness. B. Paralysis. C. Painful sores from head to toe. D. Fever. Think carefully. Correct answer: C. Painful sores from head to toe. Explanation: Job sat among the ashes, scraping himself with a piece of broken pottery. Verse: Job 2 verses 7 to 8. Question 8. What did Job's wife say to him during his suffering? A. Flee this place. B. Curse God and die. C. Pray more. D. Abandon your friends. Think carefully. Correct answer: B. Curse God and die. Explanation: Job's wife, overwhelmed by grief, encouraged him to give up, but he remained faithful. Verse: Job 2 verse 9. Question 9. How many friends came to visit Job? A. 4. B. 2. C. 5. D. 3. Think carefully. Correct answer: D. 3. Explanation: Eliphaz, Bildad, and Zophar came to comfort Job, but ended up accusing him. Verse: Job 2 verse 11. Question 10. How did Job's friends react when they saw him from afar? A. Rejoiced to see him alive. B. Prayed in silence. C. Wept, tore their robes, and sat in silence with him. D. Fled in fear. Think carefully. Correct answer: C. Wept, tore their robes, and sat in silence with him. Explanation: They sat with him in silence for 7 days, overwhelmed by his pain. Verse: Job 2 verses 12 to 13. Halfway there. Let's keep going with the second half of the challenge. Each subscription is a seed planted so that more people can know the truth of the Bible. Subscribe and be a light in this mission. Question 11. What did Job curse in the midst of his suffering? The day of his birth. B. His broken body. C. His friends. D. God. Think carefully. Correct answer: A. The day of his birth. Explanation: Job never cursed God, but he mourned the day he was born. Verse: Job 3 verse 1. Question 12. What did Job's friends accuse him of? A. Hiding secret sin. B. Refusing to give offerings. C. Forgetting the temple. D. Blaspheming. Think carefully. Correct answer: A. Hiding secret sin. Explanation: They believed Job's suffering was punishment for a hidden wrongdoing. Verse: Job 4 verses 7 to 8. Question 13. Who was the youngest friend who spoke last? Zophar. B. Elihu. C. Bildad. D. Eliphaz. Think carefully. Correct answer B. Elihu. Explanation: Elihu waited out of respect for the older men, then boldly shared his thoughts. Verse: Job 32 verses 4 to 6. Question 14. What powerful declaration did Job make during his suffering? A. Even if he slays me, I will hope in him. B. God has forgotten me. C. Who can live like this? D. The Lord no longer hears me. Think carefully. Correct answer: A. Even if he slays me, I will hope in him. Explanation: Job held on to his faith even when facing death itself. Verse: Job 13 verse 15. Question 15. How did God speak to Job? A. From the tabernacle. B. Through a vision. C. From a whirlwind. D. From a mountain. Think carefully. Correct answer: C. From a whirlwind. Explanation: God revealed his greatness and questioned Job's understanding. Verse: Job 38 verse 1. Question 16. What did God ask Job in his response? A. If he wanted to die. B. If he trusted his friends. C. If he understood the mysteries of creation. D. If he had enough faith. Think carefully. Correct answer: C. If he understood the mysteries of creation. Explanation: God showed that his wisdom and power are beyond human comprehension. Verse: Job 38 verses 4 to 5. Question 17. How did Job respond after hearing God's voice? A. He stayed silent and repented in dust and ashes. B. He left the place. C. He argued with his friends. D. He demanded justice. Think carefully. Correct answer: A. He stayed silent and repented in dust and ashes. Explanation: Job acknowledged his smallness and humbly submitted to God. Verse: Job 42 verse 6. Question 18. What did God say to Job's friends after his speech? A. You have not spoken what is right as my servant Job has. B. You spoke well of me. C. You showed mercy. D. Leave my presence. Think carefully. Correct answer: A. You have not spoken what is right as my servant Job has. Explanation: God rebuked the friends and asked Job to pray for them. Verse: Job 42 verses 7 to 8. Question 19. What did Job do for his friends? A. Dismissed them. B. Offered sacrifices. C. Stayed silent. D. Prayed for them. Think carefully. Correct answer: D. Prayed for them. Explanation: Job interceded for his friends and after that, God restored him. Verse: Job 42 verse 10. Question 20. How does Job's story end? A. He lived in isolation. B. God restored everything to him twofold. C. He became king of Uz. D. He died poor and forgotten. Think carefully. Correct answer B. God restored everything to him twofold. Explanation: God blessed Job with twice as much as he had before. Verse: Job 42 verses 10 to 12. Conclusion: the story of Job teaches us that even in silence, God is working. Suffering is not the end. For those who remain faithful, restoration will come. If this quiz touched your heart, don't forget to like, leave a comment, and subscribe to the channel. Together, let's grow in truth, in faith, and in the presence of God.